Mr. Gautam Anand.
Good evening.
Welcome to the 8th edition of IHA.
My pleasure.
So, how's it going so far? How was your day?
Wonderful day. It was stressless, and thanks to the brilliance of our moderator Antoine, who believes in the Henry VIII School of Public Speaking, and as Henry VIII told all his wives, "I shall not keep you for long." So we thoroughly enjoyed it.
Okay, so what were the key takeaways from the panel discussion you just attended?
Well, the key takeaways was that India and Indian cuisine seems to have a great moment in the world. Now, I know that we speak a lot about Peruvian cuisine and Mexican cuisine and Japanese cuisine and this cuisine and Flana cuisine, but let me tell you, there is nothing to beat Indian cuisine. And it has been since the Roman Empire. Did you know that there was a chef in the Roman Empire called Apicius, who made a recipe book for 500 recipes? Out of the 500 recipes, 350 recipes had spices and pepper from India. So Indian cuisine has been the biggest crossover during the Roman Empire and even today.
That's well said, and that's quite a fascinating fact for me to know. So, moving on to our next question. How are you defining your F&B offerings, redefining your F&B offerings to cater to the changing and emerging needs of the travelers these days?
Well, I think some things just don't change. So I believe that all great offerings have to be based on what we call as heritage. If not heritage, then it must be based on good quality, atmosphere, and purity of ingredients. And customers everywhere look for good quality. See, when you start look at the Starbucks experience. I mean, it's a problem because they forgot that they were coffee shops. The day you forget that your core business was socialization or getting people together. If you can eat together, you can live together. And if you forget that, let me assure you, no restaurants will work.
That's so well put. So, coming to my next question, how important do you think is it for the F&B industry that the ingredients are locally sourced, and what do you think the government is doing to support that concept?
Yeah, so I think, first of all, I think the local sourcing is important in terms of what you can source locally, all right? Now, if you are living in a metro city like Delhi, then you can look at the environment around you. So for us to get nitpicking that we can only eat or drink whatever is made around Delhi, then we'll have a problem, isn't it? You know what the problem in the Yamuna currently is. So I think we should look at ingredients right through this country and take out the best of what this nation has to offer. And I completely agree with your logic. Goodbye to expensive imports. Say yes to local. What does Mr. Modi say? He says be vocal about local. Absolutely.
So any policies you want to reflect upon?
Well, I'd like to compliment BW Hotelier for its yeoman service and for what they've done together and got all the stakeholders under one roof. And I congratulate them for their kindness and for these many years that they have successfully done the BW Awards and, of course, the seminars involved with that.
All right, that was lovely talking to you, sir. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Bye.